Hello, everybody. This is Raxamelius coming at you with another Minecraft episode. Here we are in the enchanting area. We got a sheep farm to build, but real quick, I wanted to go through the gear with you that I got on those end raids. But man, that bush is gonna take me down. It's gonna take me down. The sheep area is going to be up on the hill there. I'll talk about that in a minute, though. Yeah. Here's all the those shulker boxes I had over there. I set up. Yep, this is the box that I have set up for the tools that I want to upgrade. So maybe we'll do a couple together. Some of them are off of the armor and stuff I was using before, and some of them is brand new. But yeah, so let's get started with this. I've got a few levels, 15 levels already. And with the levels, it's easier to get levels at lower levels. I keep saying level. But so the best way to do it is to use up the levels at the bottom, and then you can get more levels. Keep saying it. It's easier to get them when you disenchant stuff at the lower level. So let's do this. That costs a lot that way. And that's the other thing too, is make sure you swap these to get the best cost. 15. That gets us mending on our helmet. Perfect. That one's done. And what I'm going to do now is we got some iron gear in here. I'm going to disenchant to get some more levels. And I'm just going to keep saying it, levels. Let's do that. Disenchant. How many levels do we have now? 6. Let's see what the next one costs. Let's go like this. And this isn't a big one. We're going to put fire protection 3 on this to make it fire protection 4. Perfect. Let's do that. Boom, boom. 4 levels. Perfect. And let's go Rax's cage. I don't know what that means, but I just came up with it. Rax's cage. It's a cage around my body. Let's do that. Boom. Now that's there. You know what else I'm going to do is maybe repair that. I'm going to grab a few diamonds. Look at all these diamonds I have now. I haven't been using any. So that's going to cost us 9 levels. Let's get some more iron gear. Disenchant that. Not in there like I clicked last time. Let's get some of this. Disenchanted on the grindstone. We need 9, huh? Let's see. Oh, that's not going to give us much. Okay. Do we have 9? Nope. So we need more. This is like stored XP in here. I love it. I also, obviously, like I talked about at the beginning of the series. Oops. Can't do 2 at once. That'd be pretty cool, though. Let's do that. I do like to go fishing as well to get experience, but it's getting dark out here. We got plenty of levels. Perfect. And I was doing that Rax's cage with a couple diamonds. Boom. Now it's prepared up nice. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to do more of this. Maybe, you know what? I showed you kind of what I'm doing with this stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do it quick, and then we'll meet you over at the sheep farm we're going to do. It may or may not be a little extravagant for a 2-sheep farm. It may or may not be ornate and extravagant and clean for a sheep farm. Anyways, we'll meet you over there. All right. Before I say another word, I want to say thank you for all the nice comments that you guys leave. They're usually timed extremely well. I love seeing those comments, and they mean more to me than you probably know. Just some of them are pretty funny because I like to concentrate on some of the areas that you guys are commenting on. So I like that. So I appreciate all your comments, and thanks for all your support. And I look forward to just keep going with this Minecraft series. Even if it's in 1.18, we'll get to the next one. Speaking of which, hey, while we're walking up there, I'll say real quick, I played a little bit of Minecraft with my son last night, Sea Monster. He wanted to start a new world, so he started one up, and he played it on the Switch, and he put experimental mode on, and the Caves and Cliffs, the new update. I'm like, oh, I haven't played that yet. So we messed around with that a little bit. Anyways, here is where the sheep farm, wool farm, whatever you want to call it, is going to go. Up here, I dug out this area here because I decided later in the game that I wanted to Actually, many weeks ago, I wanted to make a reason why there's a good dripstone farm in that cave down there. Why is there dripstone there? I mean, just using our imaginations, right? But why is there dripstone down there? Well, maybe because there's a water lake puddle thing up here, and it seeps down and makes the dripstone down there. Maybe that's why. But yeah, I designed this designed this sheep farm, and I was trying to figure out where to put it. And I'm like, well, let's make some vertical progress here. Oh, you know what we should do too at some point? We need to put something way up there. Oh, that'd be fun. Anyways, yeah, I decided to throw it here, and then I was like, well, I was thinking about that with the sheep or with the dripstone cave down there. Why is that such a good cave down there? And I'm like, well, maybe if I raise this up a block, like this will be the floor right here. If I raise it up a block and put water underneath it, it's kind of like a floating sheep farm thing that's super ornate and kind of doesn't fit in with this. I don't know. I'm going to keep going with this because it's a cool design. It looks neat. It maybe isn't the perfect swamp, but it's up on a hill, so maybe it's out of the swamp a little bit, so it's a little nicer. And yeah, so one of the sheep is going to go right here. You know what? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, so here's yeah, one of the sheep goes right there, and then I'm going to have a second one right over here, and that's going to be it. There's going to be 2 sheep, and they're just going to be white, and we're going to shear them, and it's mainly for making beds. I think maybe we might try to get some netherite and kind of show you that process. We'll see. But yeah, you know what? Real quick, let's go over to Rax's canvas, and I'll show you kind of how this sheep farm works. All right, so in our fun tradition of making farms, here it is, the simplified version. The guts of how it actually works are right here. The sheep is in a 1x2 area underneath there, and he's got grass right below him. I bet you, here, let's take this one out so we can kind of see better what's going on in there. He'll eat the grass, and then the grass has to grow over again. And to make it the most efficient, and again, I don't know if this is the most efficient, but try to get as many grass blocks around that as possible so that it has the opportunity to grow back so he can eat it again once he gets sheared. And then he will get his wool back. But yeah, so here's the, oh, this is a little different than what I had, but this will do, that's fine. But so in here there'll be shears, and below it is going to be an observer. Let's do that real quick. Observers are right here. So below it'll be an observer. Now, I'm not a redstone genius. I don't know for sure what has to happen here, but I think you have to have a block and then a redstone drop right here, and then that'll activate the shears there. So it's looking at this grass block. So right now it's dirt, and when it grows over to grass, it's going to change state. It'll trigger the observer because of that, and then it'll trigger the shearing. So when he eats the grass, then it will just shear him off. And I know it's not, again, I could have a timer back here as well to make sure that this shears goes a little bit more often, because sometimes it won't work properly. But I think even if he has wool, he's still going to eat the grass at some point, and then it'll trigger it again. But that's the gist of it. Just put a light up there for fun, covered them in glass. One of the keys here is that there's glass on this one and here, because with the glass, it'll stay grass underneath. If I were to put a solid block, then unfortunately that would turn to dirt, and it wouldn't grow the grass over to here. So then below it, each one is going to have a hopper minecart, so it'll be able to suck the wool through this block here. And then I don't have it here, but underneath this is going to be a hopper. So there's a minecart hopper, a rail down there, and then there's going to be a hopper below it. So the hopper will suck that out, and then I'll have it go into a chest that's like out here. It'll just go through a hopper line into a chest. And same thing over here, it'll go straight into the chest over here. But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of what I'm building, and you can kind of tell from what we saw before. But let's get back to the building world. Welcome back to the Builder Raxamelius Domains world here. I got a lot of it going here. I started with the chest and made sure that it all lined up to where I wanted to. It did. And I put the hoppers in underneath. And because you got to put the chest down so you can shift click on that to make sure the hoppers go in that direction. You can see by this they are. And hopper goes into here, one line into that chest, and then the other one is also hooked up on the other side. But yeah, I'm to the point now where I want to go and get some sheep. And if you've been watching this series and you're fairly new to Minecraft at this point, you probably already know this. Oh, look at this. There's one right there. Don't despawn. Come on. Come on, buddy. You're coming with me. Yeah, there we go. You can use wheat for sheep, and other animals use different items, like pigs use carrots. But yeah, they follow you with this. Now, when I was a brand new Minecraft player, I didn't know that. I was like chasing around cows with fences and try to just surround the cow with the with the fence. And yeah, that didn't work so well. And when I find out that you can do this with the cows and the sheep and stuff. All right, bud. All right. Moment of truth. Get in there. In here. In here. Come on. Come on. Come on. This way. Nope. Nope. You're okay. This way. Yep. This is always everybody's favorite part of the video, right? Playing with the animals and the villagers and stuff. All right. Here you go. Here, maybe we can nudge you in. Maybe a nudge. Maybe a nudge. No. Oh, maybe I need to build more platform out here. Come on. In you go, bud. In you go. Don't fall off the edge. I'm just chasing them around the corner here. Here we go. In you go. Is this going to work? Oh, you guys. You're probably like, you derp. Oh, that was close. Let's do this. Yep. We're going to need more. Nope. Come here. Come here. Come here, goofball. Hey. Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't run away from me and despawn. Come on. Let's do that. There. I think this will work. I can nudge him in. All right. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. In you go. Come on over this way. Yep. Come on over. I'm going to sneak in behind you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. Yeah. You're almost in. You're almost in. There we go. There we go. You got it, bud. You got it. Come on. Come on. I'm going to sneak in behind him and nudge him in. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, he's in. Oh, almost. Oh, I almost had him. Okay. Okay. This is awful. This is awful. Okay. There we go. There we go. Here he is. There we go. We got him. He's in. He's in. Let's cover it up. I want to put this light on top for fun. And boom. He's in. Now, once he eats that grass, hopefully we'll see some wool down here. Let's see what's going on in here right now. So there he does. Okay. So it's empty. Let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. I'm going to go look for another sheep and clean up the mess here a little bit. And we'll be right back. And hopefully we'll have some wool. All right. We have success. Oh, yeah, we just saw it. Oh, did you see it? Replay. There you go. There you go. We just saw it on camera. Whoop, whoop. We have success. We've got 9 wool down here already. We got both of them. I'm going to pull it out because I'm going to use it in the build. But yeah, we got 2 sheep in there, and the guts of it are working now. We just got to make it pretty. To do that, I'm just going to start a little bit here with you. Upside down stairs above the chest works, so the chest still opens, which is good. And then down here, this is a little bit below the floor, so I do a little staircase to make it nice. I do this a lot, make it kind of a little nicer. And let's make this like that. And why? Oh, nope, too close. Too close. Let's go like this. Let's put these here. That's where the stairs go. And we're going to make it this. Let's use the half slabs to save on resources. Right here and here. And like this. As you can see, I've done that below the chest as well. Half slabs. And then we'll make, there we go. This makes more sense. That's going to look nicer. And we're going to have a border. I'm using cracked nether bricks for some variation here and there within the nether brick part of the build. But those are made just by putting these nether bricks through the furnace and it cracks them, which is nice. I love that they do that because it just adds some good variation where it's just subtle and it's not too bad. I wish you could do like maybe end stone stairs. There's a lot of end stone brick stairs, but there's really no variation with that. You'd have to use sandstone or something. But yeah, so this is the beginning. And then I am going to have a stripe of wool kind of going right through the middle. And I want to say, I want to do it right here. And so it kind of goes around the whole build like this, inside and out. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Yep. And so this is kind of the three colors we're using. The maroon nether bricks. I really like those with the end stone. That looks nice. And then a bright white stripe. And then on the roof, I am actually going to use some quartz for the roof. So that's kind of bright white again. But that's kind of our color palette, is using these three things here. But and then in this area here, so we can fill this in. The nice part is when we use the full block, we can use this end stone to variate with that to kind of run it down a little bit. It's still in the swamp area, you know, so I'm going to use stuff like that right there. And I think what we do is this and that. Perfect. So this is the beginning. I'm going to get a chunk of this done, and we'll bring you back when I got a good amount done, and I can kind of show you more of the design on the build. All right, I wanted to bring you in and to show you kind of the progress here. This is a slow going. Holy smokes. I'm having a lot of different types of materials and things like that. One thing I don't like already, I see there's a little symmetry there with the stone, the end stone as opposed to the bricks on the left and the right there. But yeah, here we are. I added a little bit of detail back here with the glowstone and half slabs just for a little bit of different types of lighting. The glowstone shines into here as well a little bit, as well as the shroom lights that I put on top. But same thing on both sides. Let's fix this right now. I can't handle this. There was too much symmetry right there. And let's put a brick on this side, and then that will be all good. There we go. Go and snag this one. But yeah, I dirt floor again because, well, let's see. Oh, look at all this. Look at, oh, that's amazing. This thing is working great. This is working awesome. Let's get some carpets, and I'm going to regret this, I think, but put some of these carpets down because there is going to be a little bit of water in this build, and the carpets will come up if I put too much water in. But you can get the idea of what I'm doing here with the dirt and why that's there. But there's going to be a couple rows of the carpet in here. But yeah, so it's coming along. But slow going on this one. Slow going. This is a tough build, and but we're getting there. But I'll bring you back when I make just a little bit more progress. All right, the interior is pretty much done. The whole build is going to be kind of open, and there's going to be a little bit more right in here to kind of close it off just a little bit, but it's not going to have like doors and completely shut off at all. And the ceiling is going to be kind of like more of an open type of ceiling. You'll see what I mean. It's interesting. But yeah, one thing I didn't point out is I'd use these stairs to give it more depth right in this area right. Excuse me. In this area right here, and then also down here, just to break it up just a little bit without getting too crazy here with the different types of blocks. But yeah, so the corners are going to be right here, and this is part of the reason I wanted to do this as a water on top of like a lake puddle thing, is because I had water coming down here, and now it kind of makes sense why that water's there. It's going to flood into the lake here. I'll just keep that open. It's underneath here. It's open. But yeah, so that kind of makes a little bit more sense with as far as that's concerned. Oh, geez. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to check the chest. I was just holding shift for some reason. There we go. Just 3 more. Oh, and there we go. Here comes some more. Let's see. Yep. There we go. 3 more there. Perfect. As you can see, yeah, obviously I need a lot of wool. I'm almost done, though, with the wool. I just need to fill in this carpet here. But I want to wait until I put this water in because that was kind of a pain. It kind of sometimes it spills out and then it would take all these carpets up anyways. But anyways, the outside, I've started just a little bit on the outside. This you can see here is going to look, I don't know. I feel like there's something different in this area. I got to look at my pictures again, but I started putting up the columns on each end. I think what I'm going to do is each of these nether brick columns is going to go to the all the way to the ground in the lake, and that's going to be supporting the whole thing. I don't think under there you're going to be able to see those blocks there, even though I don't think they're necessary. I might just take them out right now. Right there. And watch, we go up there and like the whole farm has just collapsed. It's gone. The whole farm's gone. Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah. All right. I'm going to get some more work on the outside done probably. And then before we do the roof and the ceiling, I'll bring you back in and kind of show you what we've done. Wow, you guys. I came down to put more netherrack in my furnace down here. And this is the first time I've seen it from down here. This is pretty cool. I like it. I like that we're going vertical here a little bit. And what I'm going to do is a bit of a staircase over to this side and kind of come up and around over here, I think is what I'm going to do. That's not going to be this episode. This is taking forever. Holy smokes. I had no idea this was going to take this long to build. I mean, look at I still haven't put the roof on. But I am going to keep busy here. Oh, you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Water in there, down into the lake. Yep. You can kind of see what I'm doing. But yeah, so I'm going to keep plugging away. I've got just a couple more hours I can do this. Yeah, just a couple more hours. Hopefully I can get her done. But I'm going to just keep plugging away. All right. We'll see you in just a little bit. There it is. It is complete up there. With the lighting, maybe you can't see. These are walls. We'll go up there right now. But here it is from down here. And the building's complete. I want to fiddle around just a little bit with some different decorations and stuff. That looks a little bland there, doesn't it? But maybe something. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'm not going to do it right now, but I put some of those chiseled nether brick in some of these pillars, add some nice little detail. But so I'll probably do that later. But I'm running out of time, so I wanted to make sure I got the build pretty much done and show you guys. And obviously a lot of landscaping to need to do around here. A nice little staircase to get up to it from in here is going to be awesome. But yeah, here's the end brick walls, and I like this type of ceiling where I put fences around the edge and then kind of the roof on top, and it's nice to do every once in a while. I got all these filled in with carpet, obviously, and yeah, and then inside, I wanted to do something a little different. The fences I was talking about before are right there, you can see. But I wanted to add these two. They connect to the stair blocks for the courts on the roof, but they don't connect to the glass. And I wanted to keep it a little bit more realistic, so I made these brackets on each corner that just kind of hold up that big glass ceiling. That's kind of my thought with that. But all this you've seen before right in here, but nice detail to have the wool sticking out. If it's a farm, I like to try to use the actual product that we're farming within the build somehow, and I think we did that nicely here. I added the water. That's going to go down. There's a glowstone in there. At night, maybe it'll shine up a little bit. It really isn't too effective in this build, but yeah. So water in there, and then the waterfalls on the outside. And lastly, kind of show you, obviously, a lot of terraforming needs to be done here, but I don't know if I ever showed you this. So this glowstone is here for the detail in the corners and the inside. And I just put some of these trap doors on because I thought they matched pretty good with this build here and lets some of the light through. So here's the side. I like how this kind of goes like that. I like this detail, and it doesn't connect right here. And the other thing that's pretty cool too is hopefully maybe once I get it all terraformed and stuff, we can see it at night. But this glowstone shines into this area nicely, so it lights it up nice. And yeah. But the water underneath is the only thing touching the ground is these nether brick pillars. So far that's good. I mean, I haven't gotten the water in here at all. This is just for an infinite water source, and then got the waterfalls going. But And then around back, not too much going on. Just check to make sure we don't have a creeper sneaking up on us. Nope. But yeah, not a whole lot going on back here, but that's fine. We're not going to be back here much. But I think it still looks nice. I like the fence with the lanterns. Just to put some light in back here. And it'll look good too with the, once you get some water going in here. And now that I look at this, I probably should have moved the whole build back maybe 2 or 3 blocks, but that's fine. I'm not going to rebuild this one. I'll tell you that. That log cabin was one thing, but this was a build. Oh, man, this took a while. But this is the same as the other side over here, obviously. But yeah, so there we are. Here is the finished building. You know what else I might do, too, is put some of those, just a little bit of those vines on. This isn't really a swamp biome, but a little bit of the vines and some of that glow lichen as well. I might spatter it around here and there just to break it up and kind of tie it in with the rest of our world here. It looks pretty cool from up here. I like it. And yeah, we're gonna have to do something up there. I think I'm gonna figure something out with that. But anyways, yeah, so that's where I'm gonna leave you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I honestly don't know how long it is. I've just been working so hard on this. I don't know how much I actually recorded. But yeah, anyways, I'll get working on this and sprucing it up. We'll show you in the next episode probably. But yeah, I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next episode.